Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be making a lemonade deco mesh wreath using a 15-inch work form. So I have two different meshes. I have this black and white check type mesh, and I cut this one at 30 inches and I have 9 of this one. And then I have this just plain deco mesh in the color yellow. I have this one cut at 30 inches and I have 9 of this one each. So 9 black and white, 9 of my yellow. I have these ribbons. I have these two that are gonna be a pair, and then it's gonna go like that. So those two are gonna go to a pair together. So that is what we're gonna be doing today. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you learned something, and make sure to take notes so you guys can make your own wreath for yourself. So what I like to do is cut the tag off and then open all my ties. So bring them all out. As Miss Tammy from Polka Dot Wreath Co. would say, spread the ties and make a sunshine. So now that all our ties are spread out, I like to open them. That way when I want to add my deco mesh in there, it's a lot easier. These work forms you can get all over the place. A lot of people wonder where you can get them from just because they already come with the ties on them. You can buy the ones from the dollar store that don't have the ties on them. Those are 14-inch work forms, but those work just fine. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a woodland ruffle for this. So you're gonna just take your mesh, roll it 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 times. Take a clip it, spin it in half, other side, clip it, go like that, and then ruffle up the middle. So you're just gonna kind of do a ruffle and a curl in one, and then that is what should happen. And what you're gonna do, take that, place it into your work form tie, pinch the tie, and go on to your next one. Now, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is I'm going to be doing a class here, April 28th and 29th. It's going to be on a Facebook group. So, what I want you to do, if you're interested in it, it's going to be a rag bow class. So, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about how to prepare your materials for a rag bow, and then I'm going to teach you how to make your rag bow, and you're going to get a bonus tutorial, and I'm going to teach you how to make a wreath, and then add your rag bow into that wreath. So, it should be super fun. If you want to expand your creativity, learn something else besides just wreath making or just making bows out of ribbon. So a rag bow is made out of fabric. I can show you a rag bow that's behind me that I have made into a wreath. So this is for a sunflower wreath. It's a really pretty wreath. And then this bow right here that's got all the tails hanging down, that is a beautiful rag bow. So if you're like, oh my gosh, that looks like so pretty, I would love to do that, you can join the class. It's $7, and I'm gonna actually set this over here to the side because my nail fell out of the wall, so I can't hang up. It's $7 for the class, and it will be on the 28th and 29th. The 28th, we will teach you how to cut your fabric, how to soak it, because you have to soak it in some stuff to get it nice and crispy. I'll teach you all the things you need to prepare, and then the 29th, we will make the bow. So if you join, all you have to do is buy your $7 ticket on my Etsy shop, which is MB Crafts by Max, or I will post a listing in my description, So check out the description. I don't know if it'll be if it's not a clickable link, all you have to do is just copy and paste it and put it into a Google search, and then go over there, purchase your ticket. You'll get an email in your email that you sign up with through Etsy, and you'll get a PDF in there that has the link in the PDF to get to the Facebook group along with your magic word. If for some reason the PDF doesn't work or you don't get an email, just send me a message on on Etsy messages, and if you don't know how to do that, all you gotta do is just contact shop owner on my page. So it's going to be super fun. You're going to learn how to do it, and y'all, rag bows can be used for all different things. You can use them on a wreath, a door hanger, a swag. You can use them just as like mailbox little bows, add them to your Christmas trees, add them to your railings, you can add them to a lantern. People like to use them as at weddings. There's so many different things you can do with a rag bow, and it should be so fun. So, hope you guys join me. The class, like I said, is the 28th and 29th. If you are watching this video a little bit later, maybe you're watching this in May or June or July or August or whenever, if you don't see, if you click on the link that's in the description and it says this listing is no longer available, or you click on my Etsy shop and you don't see the listing anymore, that means the class is over. I only leave the class up for a little bit after the class is over. I don't leave it up forever, just because once the class is over, no one else can join. It just makes it easier on me than having to update all these Facebook groups, because if I do a couple classes every once in a while, so having to keep up with that, from making sure that everyone's in the group and everyone's tickets are working and all the things, is just too much for me. So that is why I will not be leaving the class up. So what I'm doing, you guys, is just going all the way around. As you guys can see, I'm just switching back and forth. You have 8 on the top and 10 on the bottom. It is super simple, super easy, and I hope that this is a new technique for you. This mesh, it only takes 2 rolls of mesh, and they're both 10 inches, so you don't have to worry about the 21-inch mesh to get a nice base. And this wreath won't be as full, but it's gonna be a pretty big full wreath. It just won't be really, really thick as if you would if you use the 21-inch poofs. Use the 21-inch mesh to do poofs. So if you're kind of looking for more of a toned down type of design, that is this one for you. So it's perfect for summer, perfect for your decor fruits and like lemons, watermelons, cherries, strawberries, blueberries. That is super popular decor this year. So yeah, I did one lemon design on a bike wheel. It sold right away. And then I also did this a couple of weeks ago. It's a grapevine, so it's nothing like Deco mesh, but it is your lemons, but on a grapevine. So this might be more of your taste. And I did that on a YouTube. No, I did not do that on YouTube. I did that on Facebook. So you can go over to my Facebook page, which I'll have my link dashboard. I do have this new link thing created where it's a dashboard. I consider it my website because I don't have a website right now, but it's got all the different links that you need to access to my page. So Facebook groups that you can join, my Facebook page, YouTube channel, which you're already here. If you're watching this video, you're already on my YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, my Etsy shop, all my affiliate links. So maybe you're looking for supplies, you can use my affiliate links. If I have an affiliate link with someone, that means I love them and I love their supplies. So then you know it's going to be good quality. Now some places I do shop from, I don't have affiliate links for, because either they don't have one, or they don't have an affiliate program, or I just don't have a link with them. But my 3 main ones, I shop a lot at Craft Outlet. I do not have a affiliate link with them because they don't have an affiliate program. But White Bayou, Deco Exchange, and Waterman's Loft are amazing people, so you can always go check them out. My White Bayou affiliate link is buylikemax.com. Waterman's Loft would be themaxout.com, and Deco Exchange would be shoplikemax.com. So those are the 3 links. Otherwise, you can always use my link dashboard to get that, and I'll post that in my description box. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and comment any questions or tips you have below, or if you're excited, if you're loving my videos. I just love to hear from you guys. Since this isn't really a Facebook Live, I can't talk to you guys and hear you guys' feedback right through the video. So that is where the comment box comes in handy. So, yes. So we're just gonna finish up our base, and then we'll cut our ribbons, add our beautiful sign, which I don't even think I showed you guys the sign yet. You guys are probably like, what in the world is the sign, Max? I will show you guys the sign right now. It says ice cold lemonade 5 cents. And this came from Jane's Front Door Decor. She's on Etsy and I absolutely love her stuff. So if you're looking for signs for your wreaths, check out Jane. She does amazing work. She's got amazing signs, and she has amazing service. She's got a variety of signs, so anything from Christmas every holiday, plus she's got every day. She's got Bible verse ones. She's got like all the things, y'all. So go check it out. That's Jane's Front Door Decor. If you were like, I'm not really sure about the whole switching off between the two different meshes, you could have done like just plain yellow and done just the same amount, just all in yellow, or two different colors, or whatever you wanted. This is really customizable. There's many different ways to do different bases out there. So I have some tutorials on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to like switch it up as I design. I know I don't post a whole lot on here because I am starting to get better at YouTube and everything. It's just that I'm basically on Facebook. So if you're like, I really love this dude and he does a lot and I'm learning a lot from him, then I would really recommend going over on Facebook if you have Facebook and following me over at MD Crafts on Facebook, because it's just, I go live there at least, like I've been live there probably the last couple of days. Last night I didn't. The night before I did a Kentucky Derby hat. I did the day before that I did, what did I do? I did another wreath, I think. I do a lot of different wreaths over there, and it's like engaging because it's on a live, so you guys can ask questions in the live, and I can either explain to you, or even show you, because I'm in the live and I can see your question right away. Here, the video's already posted by the time I can see any of your guys' questions, so it's kind of hard. I try to answer them to you, but a lot of people over on Facebook are loving it, and yeah, so it's more engaging. It's super fun, and I would love to have you over there. I'm trying to do more YouTube lives on here as well. I just want to start building my community on here first, and then starting to go live a little bit more. So yeah, so if you're not already subscribe, because that way I know you'll love my videos, and I know when I'm putting out here is educational to you and you're enjoying it. So that also giving a thumbs up, that way I know which tutorials you guys are liking, which ones you guys are probably not like. Don't give it a thumbs down if you don't like it or it's not your favorite. I guess if you don't like it, you can always give me a thumbs down. But like if it's not something that's like, oh, like I don't benefit a lot from this, just let me know in the comments. Be like, oh, I would rather see me do this, or I'd rather see you do more of this. I try to break it up, you guys, because there's people that do all different things. And there's our base, you guys. It's so good. It's nice and full. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut our ribbons. So I'm doing 13-inch ribbons. Now I usually don't do this on a lot. Right here, I usually fast forward this part, but today I'm not going to. So this ribbon really is more rusticy and country, and I like it. So we're going to take our ribbon tail, and we're gonna need 9 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Yes. Sometimes I count and I'm like, okay, I think that's wrong. Not today, and I can't count and talk at the same time, so that's why when I get real quiet, because I'm talking and I can't talk and count at the same time. I'm good at multitasking for some things, just counting, no way. No way, Jose. So I like to dovetail all my ribbons. If you're first starting, I wouldn't recommend doing them all at the same time, because if you do the opposite direction, you're gonna have the top of your ribbon looking like this, and you want it to look like this. So that way, if you would mess it up, you only would mess up one and not the whole thing. Now, I've done this enough that I can do it in my sleep. I will say, when I first started, I did mess up quite a bit, just not even paying attention. I do it occasionally too, which is, everyone makes mistakes, so don't think you have to be perfect, because I'm nowhere near perfect. So if you just mess up, just cut another ribbon or just fix your mistake. I'm gonna use this bright yellow. Not all your ribbons, y'all, have to be to have designs on it. You can use plain solid colors like this, because this is gonna really pop on your design. And if you do so many designs, they clash. and then they don't look good. So don't always think you have to use, like, don't think you have to go out, if you're making a watermelon wreath, don't think you have to go out and buy 4 different ribbons that all have watermelons on it. 2 would probably be plenty. I would do one that's got more in depth, like this is more of our in-depth one with our lemons on it. And then you can see we just kind of went with, this one was easier because it has like stripes and polka dots, so you can kind of pick out. But like, then I'd go with, if I was doing a watermelon, I'd do more of an in-depth watermelon, and then I'd probably do like a green and a red, and then maybe one that's got like green and red polka dots, or like a rickrack is super popular this year too, and I think it looks really nice with watermelon. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all my ribbon is wired. You'll never see me using non-wired ribbon, just because it doesn't hold its shape, and it is when you're making either a bow or ribbon tails, you want it to be able to be sturdy and stay up, otherwise it's just going to look real cheap. So everything is wired. So make sure when you're buying in the store, even though it may look wired, make sure it's wired. I've done that before, y'all, where I buy something on, especially online, because you can't really look at it, but it should say in the description. And if you're looking at like Deco Exchange and Waterman's Loft and those places, pretty much I think every single ribbon they sell is wired. And now they even came up with the 5/8 inch ribbon that is wired, and I'm obsessed, y'all. So if you see it on there, don't think, oh, that's not wired. That one, they have them on there, and they are wired, and I'm obsessed. Obsessed. So fun. I love all the different sizes. Let me know in the comment box below, what is y'all's favorite ribbon size? Is it the 5/8 inch? Is it the 1.5 inch? I know I've got a couple of ribbons that were 2 inches before, but the most common, y'all, are the 5/8 inch is starting to get more common now, and then 1.5, 2.5, and 4 inch. So I would consider the top 3 1.5, 2.5, and 4, but 5/8 inch is becoming really popular. I do have some 3 inch ribbons and some 2 inch ribbons, but that's not really that popular. You don't see it a whole lot. But let me know what size ribbon is your favorite to work with in the comments below. I love 4 inch ribbon when it comes to like big bows. It's super pretty, but like you can't really use it in ribbon tails. But I do get it sometimes. There's really pretty ribbons that are in 4 inch. And I do like using it occasionally. I don't use it a whole lot, that's why I don't have a whole lot of it. But when I do use it, it's really pretty. Okay, so now we're gonna just put these all to the side. We're gonna grab our thingy, and we're gonna add our ribbons. So this guy, like I said, was gonna go with this guy. So those are gonna go together. And this yellow is gonna go on this black, like so. And this black is gonna go on the, oh, I didn't even do this side of the ribbons, y'all. Didn't even do this side. I knew, I was like, I feel like that was a breeze, because you forgot one side. Happens, y'all. It happens. Okay, this one is gonna go on the yellow pairing, or the yellow mesh, just because I want the black to pop on the yellow. Otherwise, I think that would just blend in. So we're gonna do that. All I do is pinch them in the middle, put them in the pipe cleaner, or twisty tie, whatever you wanna call it, and pull them out to the outside, like so. And just take my other ribbons, put them on top of each other, fold them in half. I like to bring them up and down, kind of like that, because then they kind of like sit better. They don't stick out in the air so much. Put them in the twisty tie, twist them, pull them out to the center. Kind of just, y'all, they're wired, so y'all can like pull them whatever way you want. Don't let them show you up. Don't let them Don't let them boss you around. So you're gonna do this all the way around your wreath. I'm trying to do this video pretty quick, and it looks like we're only at 20 minutes, and I haven't even put it on time lapse at all. So this is a really easy way because obviously I did cut my mesh before this, but really if you have a cutting mat and a rotary cutter, it took me less than 5 minutes to do it. Just quick, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out, cut, 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 and you're done. Curls take longer because you have to curl a lot more. You're cutting 2 per thing, and sometimes I do like these woodland ruffles, or ruffles on the bottom, and then curls on to it. But this one, I just went with longer, bigger curls. So you could have went with like 20-inch ruffles like this, or not even ruffles. You could have done like, or yeah, ruffles. You didn't have to do woodland ruffle. Ruffles where you don't curl at all. You just start from one end and ruffle all the way up. Kind of like what we did in the middle of this one, except you just don't use the curls like we did in this one. It's just ruffle all the way up. And then put that in the tie, and then you could have curled 10-inch pieces, 2 10-inch pieces, and curled them and put them in like an X form. I do have a tutorial on that. If you look at, there's a wreath that I did right here. I did that technique, and that would be the wreath that was like last week, and it was this beautiful home wreath. So that one, I taught you how to do the curls. So if you're like, oh, I think I might like the curls better, check out that tutorial. I taught you how to do that in there. Basically the same concept, just a teeny bit different. A teeny bit different. And it is beautiful. That one is really pretty, and we did a beautiful bow for that one. I love it. I haven't decided if we're gonna do a bow for this one or not. Kind of becomes it's kind of what I think about at the end. I look at it and I go, does it need a bow? Most of the time I'm like, yeah, it does. Would it look good with a bow? But does it need it? If it doesn't need it, it doesn't really need to have one on, because that's more material that needs to go on it, which would make the wreath more expensive. So just because you love making bows doesn't mean every design needs a bow. But yeah, I'm super excited about the rag bow bash, which is the rag bow class. I think it should be super fun. So if you want to learn, make sure you get your ticket. I'll hopefully have this video uploaded by tonight. That way you guys have time to get into the class before next week, or it's actually in 2 weeks, like almost 2 weeks, which is perfect. When I did my last class, which was just regular bows using wired ribbon, I just felt like I rushed it. I kind of like started the class, and like the next week is when I did it. This time I'm like, I'm gonna give you guys plenty of time to get in, because I know not everyone checks social media all the time. If you guys are looking for more updates, like of things that are going on, like wreath raffles, all the different things, you guys, Facebook is the place to be. That is my main homepage, y'all. That's where I work a lot of my business off of. So if you're not already over there and you have Facebook, I would totally go over there. I know not everyone has Facebook, so that's why I do go on here too, and I try to get you guys things that are going on if I can. Try to let you guys know in the videos. But on Facebook it's a lot easier because I can just do a post quick and let y'all know over there. So if you're looking at all the different things, anything that's coming on, all the things, wreath kits are over. If I do a wreath kit, it's over there. If I do a live supply sale, it's over there. So that is where you need to be if you're looking for that sort of thing. But I am working on getting this channel growing over here. We've got some amazing subscribers, and so I appreciate all you guys that come on, comment, or subscribed, like my videos, do all the things. It's so amazing, and I'm blessed to have each and every one of you guys on here, all my followers on Facebook, all my followers on Instagram and TikTok, and all my wreath buyers and everyone. Y'all are all amazing, and you guys have helped me grow my community so much. Today I was on Facebook, and I got a memory that popped up, and it was a picture of me trying to sell some of my wreaths last year when I was in quarantine. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, because who knows when you watch this video. Sometimes people watch these videos years away. Right now, it's 2021, so last year is when the coronavirus hit. So I was out of school, and that's what basically made me start growing my business. Is I was out of school, doing virtual school, so I had a lot of time throughout the day. I loved crafting. I was like, why not just do crafting? Some of my friends were like, oh, we're gonna go play video games. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not really my thing. I'm gonna go make a wreath. And they all thought I was crazy, y'all. I got a lot of comments from people like, why are you doing that? Like, what in the world? And when they realized how successful I was and how my business was growing and all the things, now they're all jealous. And I'm like, yep, you were talking last year how you thought I was crazy and how, like, why is he doing that? Like, all the things. So yeah, I was like looking at my wreaths and I was like, wow, have I improved over the last over the past year. I think it was about mid-May, y'all, is when I opened my Etsy shop. So that would be about next month, which is absolutely crazy. And this means that I haven't even opened my that means that my Facebook page, I probably started soon because I started my Facebook page. Otherwise, that post wouldn't have been on my regular page. That means I didn't even, last year at this time, I haven't even started my Facebook page, which is crazy because, y'all, I've got over 8,000 followers over there, which to grow that many in less than a year is just astonishing. I just am so blessed, y'all, and y'all don't even know. Okay, so let us, now we are going to take our sign and put it in the middle. And we are going to attach it to our, we're gonna attach it right here, I think. Okay. I used a hole punch. I had this sign picked out for something else like a couple of weeks ago. It was supposed to go on some other wreath, but then I decided that I didn't want a sign on that wreath. It was like a bike wheel, bicycle rim, so I didn't even add it to it. And then I said I'm gonna make a Deco mesh wreath for it, and then I just saw the wreath the sign sitting over there, and I'm like, I really should get that done before summer's over. So here we are. Here we are. And I'm in love with this wreath. I love the colors, like they're just so pretty. I'm just loving the lemon, and I love the black with the yellow. It's just makes the yellow pop. So now I'm gonna pull my sign down all the way. For these type of wreaths, since this wreath isn't as full, I'm kind of liking the fact that the sign's kind of down. It kind of pushes my mesh up a little bit more, and it makes my mesh fill in a little bit more. So that is what I'm gonna do, is get all my mesh in here, flip it upside down, pull it around, pull it around here, tie it around there. Make sure you're tying it around your wreath frame and not just a piece of mesh. Your wreath frame is what's sturdy. Mesh could fall off and break easily, so make sure you're going around something that's, you know, is sturdy. Okay. Got it. I like to do it a couple of times. Normally, this was when I first got my hole punch. Normally, I would have probably just done nowadays, because I had this already punched like a month ago. Back then is when, or back then, I feel like it's, yeah, I sound like I did it like so long ago, but I changed my ways, y'all. You change your ways as soon as you learn things. I would have just done it one on each side and not done 4 now, but since this one was already punched, I just left it like that. And what I wanted to do, you guys, is I have little lemons somewhere right here. I've got little lemons that I want to add into this, so I'm thinking we're going to add them into the top ties, and then I'm not going to put them in the bottom sides, just because the bottom 10 you won't really see them. We'll just curl the little ties. So I'm just gonna cut these ties down and push them down. That way I have a place to put these little lemons. And these little lemons came from Hobby Lobby. They're like little plasticky little lemons. They're super nice. So that is what my little embellishment. You could totally stop here if you're like, okay, I don't really want lemons. There's no, it's kind of when you're designing, y'all, you are the designer. So you are the one who can say, I'm done. Or you are the one that can say, I'm gonna keep on going. Kind of just fluffing my ribbons out. And then I'm gonna just take these lemons, pull them out. I'll probably have different sizes for different. I don't think, actually these might not be plastic. They're kind of like a hard foam. Okay, and I'm just dipping them in my glue skillet. And then I'm just going to take them and plop them down in my wreath. Like so. This one I might go with more of a smaller lemon. Not as big. This one because this bag is just a bunch of different sizes. So there's small, medium, some large. I think I used most of the large ones in that other lemon design that I did. So these are just what's left over. But I love to embellish things, especially if I have them. Why not use them? I think they're fun. So I'm gonna use them. Gives your wreath a little bit more like fun and whimsicalness. You could go all out. You could have added greenery to this. This design isn't gonna be one of my upper. As soon as I start adding greenery and flowers, my price of my wreath just went up went up more. So this design I don't want to be it's kind of not going to be I don't want it to be like $1 million. And this is going to be going to a craft show that's going to be in my area, and people here in my area just don't spend $1 million on wreaths like people online do. Now some people do, but it's just not like a lot of people do. So when I take wreaths like this to my craft show, yes, it's going to cost them around $100, but 180 some dollars, like not 180, but like between $80 to $100. But once you start adding greenery and florals, you're looking at 150, 130 into the 200s, depending on how much you go up by. So that's just why I'm like, this would be a really fun one for people around here. So I'm not going to go all out just because I know. So that's why you guys need to know your target market and who you're going for. And if this is going to, like, I will put this on Etsy. So if someone does want it on Etsy, but if it doesn't sell on Etsy before my craft show, I know it's going to be going to my craft show, so that's why I'm not going to be putting it in as $1 million. So, I don't think I'm going to add a bow to this because, and if I was going to, I wouldn't have put that bottom lemon down there just because that's where my bow would have been. I don't think this needs a bow. I think it's gorgeous without one, and yeah, you could totally have added a bow if that's what you want to do, but in this just design, I chose not to. I actually have a really, really pretty, I'll show you guys this here in a second. I actually have a bow that I have made that's actually got this one ribbon in it that's really pretty. And you could totally, that could be a pairing. So maybe at my craft show, I will do it as a pairing as well. Where if they buy the wreath, they could get the bow for a discounted price. And they can use the bow on their mailbox, on a lamp, or on like a, maybe they want to have, they put a big lantern out on their by their front door. Maybe they're looking at putting it on like a flagpole that's in their front yard. So you can always do different things as well, y'all, that you can sell. So if you sell on Etsy, I've seen people that sell like a floral arrangement and a wreath that are coordinating, and they sell them as a set. That's a really good way to make a little bit more money, because people will be like, oh my gosh, like I need that as well. So this is our wreath. how stinking amazing is this? So cute. It's got the different lemons in it. And then this is the bow that I'm talking about. I made this, and because I'm going to be starting to sell bows on my Etsy shop, y'all. And it's got to untwist him. He's pipe cleaner to my rack. And I don't know if is he put, oh no, he's not. This could totally go so cute. You see that ribbon in there? That's so cute. But yeah, this bow could go on the bottom too if I wanted to. Which is like so cute, but it's just like overpowering. But this I could just take to the craft show and sell it as a set. Or set, I could sell the bow separately, and then I could have the wreath separately. But then if someone wants the wreath, I can say, I'll give you the bow and the wreath for this price. So maybe if you charge the bow, you charge $25 for the bow. You can say, I'll give you the bow for $15 if you buy the wreath. And y'all, $25, $30 for this bow is what people will spend on Etsy. So if you make bows, y'all, put some bows on your Etsy shop. People, especially during Christmas time, people will take on your bows because if they're nice and pretty and full, people will literally spend money on them because they don't want to buy the cheap ones from the store. So that's how you make a Deco mesh wreath. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure, again, give this video a thumbs up if you didn't already. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And make sure to join the class if you're interested. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good day, good night, whatever time you're watching, and make sure to stay creative. Bye-bye.